Hey, what is good, everyone? Joan here from Team Burning Infinity. Sorry about the long wait for the stream. It just seems that
No
it's not
one's
gonna be as
here.
good. Yes, and we have Connor here.
Yeah, that's it.
Um, well, this isn't gonna be the kind of stream I expected to have, but this is going to be a set 5 meta review after all the
Yeah,
changes to the game ever since set 5 has come out.
yeah,
Since no
yeah.
one has
That,
really established what worlds are actually going to be the worlds that are probably going to end up topping
yeah,
any Buddy challenges, or any worlds that are probably the most popular.
yeah. This set is my second favorite set right now in the game because
Second
of
to
how
what?
much it uh tie between Darkness Fable or Drum's Adventure.
Hmm. I was fond of Cyber Ninja Squad.
Cyber Ninja Corner was fun. I didn't like it that much just because it told me like you know that danger roll that you bought with Dragon Chief and the trial deck, yeah, it's going to be completely worthless for the next 6 months.
Oh yeah, that was a nightmare.
That's what that
I
set
like
told me.
like my Yeah, my teammate Devon, he was like, I want to build dual dragons. I'm like, go ahead, bro. He uses it. He's like, this deck is awesome, just underrated. Then he faces any other worlds, gets wrecked.
I know that's what
Then
that
he
was my
goes like,
main problem. Was just like I got this great deck that does shit, but it gets wrecked by everything. Especially since like
it's like, I have no counter removal. I have one set of nullifiers. I have a shitty life gain card.
yeah, yeah,
I
I
didn't like
have
Invigorating
only
Breath. I think
two
Invigorating
weapons.
play
Yeah, I
Resurrection
only got
card.
two weapons, and one requires 2 gauge.
I've got one of the best size shoes in the game, but it cost me 2 gauge. And for some reason my Dragonic Charge clone's a goddamn double rare.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it
like
cost $15 on release day.
yeah, like I had to buy Lord Ornamentation. I had to buy Armor Knight Demon. I had to just pick
Oh
up.
god, demon prices. Oh my god. Oh,
Yeah,
that
I
was a
had to pick up
nightmare.
3 demons on lawn in like Dragon Chief.
Demon was like the opposite of like Inferno Armor when it first came out. Inferno Armor was like dirt cheap, like $2, $4 or something. And then
Yeah,
but like when you saw Demon come out, it was like fucking 30, fucking 49 and shit. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
yeah, yeah.
I was like, what happened?
I know.
But nonetheless, Set 5 has changed the meta game for the better. And
Yeah,
by the better, I mean, well, at least not everyone's playing Thunder
like
Knights and
dungeon mix.
Dungeon World all over the place.
Yeah, like I was really hoping Darkness Sable was also going to be trying to do it. Like, okay, can we not have everyone be playing dungeon mix anymore? Nope, everyone still be playing dungeon mix.
Everyone still played Dungeon Mix because I think Bushiroad fucked up on the set. Like, yes, Darkness Dragon World was a great addition. Legend World, great addition. Legend World, I call it shittier Danger World because that's all it is. They did not know how to make this world because they just rushed it. They gave it 3 different attributes that don't even care about their attributes in one freaking set. And they
Yeah,
tried to jam it all together. They gave a crap load of Wider Call cards, but a lot of them were shit and they can't be useful. Then they made like very minimal
hero.
Asgard cards, but then their deck is useless. And then
Yeah,
they made heroes, which are the most utility, but they're weak and trash. And they
yeah.
made them budget. I mean, not even budget. They made them like just as
It,
expensive other dungeon adventures.
yeah, because Excalibur and Merlin and Arthur.
Excalibur, Merlin, and Arthur freaking destroying your wallet.
Yeah,
And like
like
Excalibur was like such a good card, but it didn't do anything until late game because
yeah.
who wants to discard a nullifier? Who wants to
And,
um
and then Merlin, like until like the Golden Blade Pack comes out for America, you get no like pluses off him.
also he's kind of like just a dumb card. Like he's not good. Like if he was Sheedan, he would have been better because just drawing 2 would have been fine. Because
But that I have,
because I've already gone over this in my review on pros and cons. If you want to see it, please check it out in the channel on the channel. It's like pretty recent, but It was on here on Knights of the Round Table. I explained this, but I'm going to say it again. Merlin does not work the right way for this deck. It's like, get a spell or an item. Cool. Those are nice cards to have. I can add a nullifier because that has a hero attribute. I can add any of the equipment change weapons. But here's the problem. Where am I going to do with these? The Merlin is weak. Very weak. He's critical, whatever. But a
Yeah.
weapon isn't going to help you in the long run unless you get a Balamung and then you're going against a dragon deck, so whoop-de-doo. But this world needs but like this deck needs monsters to function more than it needs the spells and items.
Yeah. Which is
So
why, like,
why does Merlin only get spells and items and sends the rest to the drop? And if they're not hero attribute, they don't do anything. So you can't get a Symbol Guard, you can't get a Present Guard, you can't get a Berserk Guard. I mean, you wouldn't be playing that. I mean, you'd be playing Heroic Spirit. Then again, I've already gone over how bad Heroic Spirit is because the only cards that work with it are Arthur and Percival barely, like thin line.
yeah, yeah,
Like Arthur is the only card that will be saved by that, unless you're going against another deck of weenies.
yeah, like Pure Knights Around Table cannot work. Like the deck only can work if you mix Wider Surkais and Asgards. Like that's it.
It's like really bad trying to use this world for what it is because you have to mix it. You have to play Zlatar. You just play the best of what each deck has to offer. So you can
Yeah,
play, like, I don't know, Merlin in a deck. I don't know. You can play the equipment change weapons. You can play
yeah.
Sylph. You can play Zlatarog. You can play
Raise
Iceblade
Belger.
Juniper, Raise Belger. All these cards that work without having to be in their own deck because they don't really care about like their attributes in the first place.
Yeah,
So like it's just like I get disappointed when thinking about this world because
yeah,
all it does is nothing more than just doing what other decks do better already. Except like
yeah.
I guess Asgard's because they don't do no deck has been made that does the same thing like Asgard's do, but at the same time Asgard's aren't that very good at it until these Perfect Pack or Neo Enforcers whenever we're getting like at least Fire Giant, Surtur, and
I played Astrolox.
oh, well, we're getting Astrolux in Perfect Pack, and also
Uh,
getting the Valkyrie size 0 in um Perfect Pack. Two
yeah,
very good cards. Save this
and
deck.
then again, another card that I think they're going to need is Loki. Like Loki just excels the deck.
Loki, we don't know. He could be a Neo Forcer, but I think it's most likely possible since it's a version E set, so we might be getting cards. They said we might be getting all the cards that were
Well,
supposed to be given to us in the
after
double deck
Neon,
buddy pack thing.
yeah, well after Neon Forces, I think someone on the wiki said that we're only going to be missing 2 cards from exclusives after that.
What should be fine as long as it's not Loki, because Loki is needed. Loki is a very stupid card. It just
Yeah,
it makes the Ragnarok deck actually usable.
yeah,
It makes like every world with Soul Guard monsters, including especially Seeger, cry. It
and Death
makes
Talca.
oh god, it makes Death Talca just want to just scoop. Oh my
No,
god.
no, no, it was the way because I was on BFA a couple of days ago. This guy was running Death Talca deck. Got 50 cards in the solo Death Talca.
How the heck is that possible?
He
I
was
did not
playing
check
a
out.
he was playing a
Must
more
be
than
playing
50
60
cards.
cards.
Yeah, he was playing
Oh
a
my.
big deck. So he
Yeah, he
50 there,
must have
and
been.
I just drew playing Legend World, called a Loki, and just straight up just went, "Hey, dude, put all that back in the drop zone."
That must have been devastating. And then even Loki can hit it because it's just at the magic 3K number for the Death
Yeah,
Talca's
just
defense.
low K one shot Talca, which is funny as hell to see.
Like a size 3 going like, oh, like a size 0 going just like, oh, look, that's a big old size 3. I could punch him in the face. Then he just knocks him out and it's over. It's just like TKO. Oh,
Yeah, Loki's
it's just
going to knock
really
you.
sad. Like Loki just trolls like all those wall decks, and then like also I think the worst thing it does that is the worst one I think out of all of them, worse than even Death Talca and what's it
Seeger.
called? Def, yeah, and Seeger is going against Armor Knight Ace and removing all the Ace cards from Soul.
Like,
Be
oh, I
like,
see
is
that you
that an
have.
Eagle Ace, a two Gargoyles, and two Cerberus Ace in your Soul? No, they're not. Call gone. That's just wrong. That's just
Yeah,
very, very wrong.
yeah, yeah. Again, the hero world is like the only world in the last couple of months that I'm really excited to come out because it looks like they actually do something decent on debut.
Oh my god, heroes actually look really stupid. Like, they have an Abracadabra, they have a Gendrasaki clone with better stats, they have so much stuff. They have
Yeah.
Ultimate Card Burn actually being like one of the stupidest cards I've ever seen in this game.
They just they get so much like advantage and like power from only running spells and monsters, pretty much.
Oh man, but post set 5, I think like every deck at least has a chance now. Even Danger World of all the worlds has a chance. Like, if you
Yeah.
play like, I mean, I hate to toot his horn like every time I have to mention it, but Joel is right about Demon Go to Arc giving Danger World like the closest chance they have to winning like anything, because most worlds can't deal with it because they can not have too much to generate against like its defense along with like other cards.
Yeah. Like
Like,
Purgatory
don't
Knights is like the only world that has a really easy time against that because it has
you
great
said
counter
Purgatory?
removal.
You said Purgatory Knights?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a decent matchup. I think Darnish Dragon World just has a great matchup because Death Grip just trolls it, and then also there's just like all those, if you're playing Black Dragons like mine, like the Spectre
Yeah.
Strike just annoys them because
Yeah.
like if even if they get counterattacked, you still take like 2 damage or 1 damage
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Spectre
and
Strike.
that's the pain with even with the counterattack, you just have double stigma to be like, okay, I'll just destroy it instead and gain 2 gauge in a life.
Also, the most annoying thing is because it's Danger World and they kind of need a weapon like almost 24/7. They have Guillotine Cutter, so it's like, oh, you go for damage, I'll destroy your weapon. I won't equip a weapon until that thing's dead, and then I'm just gonna beat you.
Uh-huh.
Um, but I think the decks that can prosper the most from set 5 are obviously Katana World, Darkness Dragon World, and Magic World.
Mm-hmm.
And even
Yeah,
generic. Oh my God, Tarot's got fucking beastly.
oh, I don't want to keep hearing about Judgment. I've seen Matthew and
I'm
Tim just
sorry, Judgment is
pour
a
that
god
card
card here.
for 3 weeks now. Like I've
Yeah,
seen
that's
that
all I
deck
see when I go on
at like
play.
at least one time a day. I see Judgment, and it's the longest
Because
game of that day.
because it's always gonna be like, okay, anytime you have a card on field, as soon as I got my Excel ends up and start setting up my drop zone and getting myself down to 6 life so I can Abyss Symphony drop, throw stuff into drop, and such and such, then I'm just gonna be like, call Judgment, just destroy 2 cards, draw 2 cards, gain 3 life, have 3 critical.
Yeah,
6,000 defense, and then I'll be like, cool. Now I'll call 2 size 0s like Gaspard or yeah, just
Death
Gaspard.
Ruler.
Oh my god, and just be like, okay, cool. Now go for 1, now 3, baited out that null. You killed the judgment, cool. I'll call another one.
Yeah, like the game becomes like a century long to ever complete. Like I can have a whole bunch of advantage, and that one judgment just it extends the game by like 3 turns.
Because all it's going to do is sit there and fuck you up.
Yeah, like its
It's like,
purpose.
did you have a setup? Like, it's not. It's the funniest thing that even like just thinking about all these cards, like they're all shut down by that new star, those new star cards that'll be coming in like Neo
Yeah,
Enforcer.
yeah.
Be like, oh, you call the Judgment? That's cute. All 3 of those effects are active? No, they're not.
I know. I can't wait for Star because that looks like an attribute that Legend World can get behind.
I know. No, 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 no. You know why they're all freaking amazing? Okay. Remember that? But you ever seen that Buddy Perfect Pack card that allows you to search an Olympus.
Yes.
Every single star card except the set spell was an Olympus, as we saw on the show. We saw their
Really?
scans.
Oh, I
Every
didn't even
single one of
see
them.
that. I didn't even
They're
see
all
that.
searchable. They're all
Oh, that's
searchable.
fucking amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my god. Now, like, Star's the only card hard to get because you can just search out the size 2. And, like, you have half the comp locked down right there.
You know what's the funniest thing about Star? It was actually introduced like in Darkness Dragon World Bloody Moon. Bloody Moon's a star attribute.
Yeah, I know. And then it came
It's so
out,
weird.
then Legend World got a promo that's a star.
Yeah, the Bloody King. Yeah, he's a star. I was like, wait, what the fuck? And I was like, wait, you're a star? And then I'm like, wait, and he's even Legend World. I'm like, but he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's like standing death grip, like I've explained.
Mm,
I was like, what the fuck is he gonna do?
I
but
know.
Katana World. I want to talk about Katana World. Katana World got fucking good.
Like,
I want to
School
talk about this.
Warrior?
Oh my god, no, I just want to talk about all the Secret Sword stuff now. Like
Oh, yeah.
Super Lethal Formation. Oh my lord, it's so
It
good.
is
Like,
amazing.
yeah, it's like my Dominion Rod. Like it's just like a Dominion Rod, but an impact, and it just like does this exact same thing as Lethal Formation.
Yeah, and then, like, the funniest fight with the Super Lethal Formation is just, like, with having now 8 lethal formations potentially in the deck, you can just set so many traps that, like, it becomes a minefield of whoever you're playing against.
Well, that would be like impossible because one, you need enough gauge to even like troll them with all that much, which is
Yeah.
nearly impossible. And then like also just sacrificing a bunch of space in your deck because for each lethal
But
formation and then like any other secret swords, that's just like a ton.
no, what I did is I just did 4 supers, 2 normals, and then just 6 secret swords.
12 cards, damn.
Yeah.
But super lethal formation is just such a good card. Like it's just a nice little bonus to regular lethal formation. The only problem I
Mhm.
find with it is like they made Linzo like that Agent Ninja Linzo that searches secret sword for lethal formation. I'm like, okay, now I'm confused. This card is also treated as it. Does that mean you can add it from your deck
Yes,
as
you
well?
can search super lethal formation with Renzo's ability.
No, I know. I was saying that was my first impression of it. I was like, oh
Okay.
wait, you can.
Yeah, that first impressions too. I'm like, wait, can I search this?
And then it's like, oh yeah, you can. It's like, okay, now I can have 6 targets for some reason, or like 4. Like I say,
Yeah.
2 and 2 is always the best number, but if you want to do 4, 2, whatever. But just like all the new secret swords, Comet's good, Morning
Glittering
Star,
Star is the
and
funniest thing ever against Dungeon Mix.
no, I think it was no, isn't Glittering Star the one that does that stops link attacks?
Yeah, Glittering Star, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was talking about Morning Star, the one that's 3,000 or less, and then
Oh
like
yeah, that
Comet's the
one's
one
a
that's
mix.
5,000 or more.
Yeah. Again, Morning Star and Glittering Star are the funniest thing ever, is just to say, no, I don't like your Tetsuya link attacks.
Glittering Star. No. Comet and Morning Star work the same way. It has to be on a single attack by that single monster with the
Well, yeah.
requirements. But
Oh yeah.
no. But I know what you mean. Like, oh my god, the Glittering Star. Pay 3 gauge. Nullify an attack. 5 damage.
I
Five.
know. That's the thing
What?
that made my jaw drop off just a little bit. Like, wait, this is 5 damage? I thought this was doing 3, but that's half your life. I kill.
Like that would ruin a dungeon mix, Knights of the Round Table, or like someone trying to link attack for game with like a freaking world, like
Yeah.
with a nullifier, with a
Oh,
spell
and
null.
the and,
Be
and
like,
the
oh,
yeah.
I'm playing Magic World, and I have Sephiroth on field. Attack for 9. It'd be like, I'm at 5 life. Okay, now I Glittering Star.
And you
GG.
can't stop it because this is not a spell,
This is
homie.
an impact, motherfucker. I doubt you play Moonfang.
Yeah.
like I think like Moonfang and Shooting Star just don't compare to any of the new Secret
Yeah,
Swords.
no. Yeah, no.
Shooting Star is decent, but like most people, I mean, first of all, Shooting Star is garbage because they already have multiple ways to deal with an item. They have Art of Item Blasting, which is best card ever because against like thank God it works against Hero World because it destroys cards. Because most cards that destroy that
Weapons or items.
destroy weapons. They say weapon like the weapon attribute, so they can't hit
Yeah.
like transform cards. But they say item, and the cards turn into an item, so it can actually hit them.
Yeah.
So like Art of Item Blasting hits it, and then they also have now an Oops clone. Mina Kuzu. I'm not looking at it, so I don't remember the name exactly. Mina Kazami Kagami. I'm pretty sure that's what it
Yeah.
is.
I don't know.
But
I,
it's the Oops clone. It's the Water Arts Oops clone.
yeah.
Speaking
I
of
do.
water, oh my god, the water attribute got so much good shit.
Yeah. Besides that one guy a couple of weeks ago, I haven't seen anyone play water in a while. I've seen
Oh,
art
it's so good.
everywhere.
Nanase is so good.
Yeah.
5/5, cost 1 gauge. Put 2 waters from your drop zone into him, and then he can possibly get rid of 2 gauge or have double soul guard. Perfect.
Yeah, which
Fudging
is
perfect.
amazing because the fact it's not just Buddyfight. I love every card game that lets me use like my resources that I just don't care about, like the graveyard or drop zone or anything, because that's like no cards I'm using.
And like Nanase has so much versatility. Either you go defensive against some decks, especially with the water set spell, which is retarded by the way. Every water card gets plus 2,000 power and plus 2,000 defense. I was like, and 1 gauge. I'm like, wait, they made a freaking better blue song for one attribute. Who cares? It's just
Yeah.
amazing. And it's searchable with Shadowcat Aohime. That's so
Yeah.
tame.
Yeah. While we're at Shadowcat on Hime, that card alone made Skull Warriors amazing.
You finally don't need to run 4 Underworld because you can just search it anyway. So you already have like if you play 4 of her, you already have 7 ways to draw into it.
Yeah, and
And
because
then like she's so perfect because she's the ultimate Underworld setup. She goes like pay 1 life. Yeah, it gets annoying sometimes, as most people say, because Katana World doesn't have any life gain. But it just goes like okay,
drop
pay
Yami
1 life,
in it.
discard a size 1, add return, pay a gauge, get the size 1. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Funny as hell to do.
Oh my god,
And
it's so
like that,
fudging great.
and that like 1 life can be nullified if you make her buddy. It's like
Yeah, but that's only for like a one-time call. Well, then again, you won't most likely call another one unless someone destroyed the other's returns. And also, oh my God, Skull Warriors are so good because of their promo, Demon Kid Hinomaru. Like he's
oh yeah,
Hinomaru. Oh my God, he was the perfect card. Like Damien, our friend Damien, literally said like on stream. On a TBI stream, it would be so perfect if they made a card when it's called for the drop, gain a gauge, and when it came out, he said, "Bushy, you owe me money."
yeah. Like that's
And he
also a
said,
great
"Give it
card.
at least," and he called it on the dot. He said, "Don't care about the defense. Give it at least 2 critical, and have it at least have 6,000 power." Exactly the same card came out. He was just
Yeah.
like, "What?"
And like it's not even that just makes her good, but later when they get their foolish burial monster.
Oh my God, Sabi Fukuro. Oh my God, it took way too long for a card like that to exist. That took way too long.
Yeah,
Like a
like
card that just drops any monster you want in the drop zone when Skull Wars exist. That took way too long to create.
like I think all of the new stuff scores came. They turned their playstyle from just pure rush to pure just advantage gaining destruction.
Oh man, but it just gets so hectic when you have like just these underworld full cards. Gagaku isn't really needed because all that does is hit Seeger, and Seeger's not a problem with Gepikagiri in your deck too much.
Yeah,
And if you're playing Snake Gaze, you rest Seeger for the turn. So
yeah. And then
um then
again
like
you have Orimaru or Jiromaru to help attack.
oh fuck Yuzumaru. I think it's
Or,
good, but like I think Onimaru just does the job a lot better.
yeah,
Like
I think Orimaru is the better of the two. but I've heard just rumors or that people are trying to Zamaru out.
No,
But
I've
I haven't
seen it a
tried it.
lot. It's like, yeah, it's the other card that actually stays on field, but its ability is garbage. Like, it's like you're discarding a card with a deck that kind of needs a hand a lot. So at least it works in Skulls because you can just discard a size 1 or a dead card. But
Yeah,
like sometimes you don't want to do that, and then also it's a dead top deck draw, unlike Onimaru is. The gauge is a little bit easier since Hinomaru now exists, so you just get back the gauge when you call him from Underworld. So like I feel like Onimaru has a little more synergy. Also, it can drop things in a drop zone more. Like it could
yeah,
end up getting like something you would need, like a nullifier, like a Borugenvu or something in the soul, but it's worth the risk.
yeah. Especially since it gets size ones or less into it, that you can feed the drop zone.
I don't know, and the 6,000 power is just like more useful.
Yeah,
But I mean, Juzumaru can have it, but you have to play ninjas, and ninjas don't want to use this because this would be costing them way too much of their small hand.
yeah,
Also, ninjas got fucking amazing too. They got a Bladewing Phoenix clone.
yeah. That yeah. With super lethal formation, let it hit the 6K line beautifully.
Oh my god, yes, like 2 super lethal formations. Be like, oh, that's amazing. Let me just call. Wait. Oh my god, wait, I have to look this up. If this thing's a water, this thing's gonna be fucking amazing. I did not look at all of its attributes just yet. If it's water, I'm gonna be so happy.
That'd be funny. Like,
Ninja. Ninjas. Come on. This has to be a water. Please be a fucking water. Oh my god, that card would be so perfect. Come on. Size 2. Her name is Inuazuma.
no, she's a witch.
Inazuma. Inazuma. That's what it is. Electric and Speed Ninja Inazuma. It's like, yeah, you got the 3,000 defense, 4,000 powers, not too bad, and then decent 2 critical like a good Blade Phoenix clone should have.
Yeah.
Damn it, it's a wind! Why are you wind?
I
Oh my
know.
god! I
Like,
wanted to
no,
be
I need.
water. Oh my god.
Yeah, like, no, I need you to be a waterbender, not an airbender, you slut.
She's still good. Super Lethal Remission makes her at least 5k, and then she even has
Yeah,
decent 4,000 defense, so it makes it a little bit better than a Blade Wing Phoenix.
yeah. Mm.
But like, I don't know. It's like, but it's still good, and it's still worth playing for. Of like, just like it's just like technically one of the best size twos. The only other size twos they'd run are like literally just like the 3 crit ones, Zonkyo and Extermination Ninja.
Yeah, again,
Like
size 2
the
is
other
more
ones aren't like the one that lets
ninjas.
you look at your opponent's hand isn't really useful
Use
because
them.
that's all it does.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that good rate anymore because now you can at least know, I would say 20 cards of whatever world you're going to play against. So you should have a roughly guess of at least one card in their hand.
No, hold up. Like it's just useless because one, the card itself is super weak and its 5k defense isn't that relevant, and
Yeah.
also it's just like if you're going against a deck and you notice what their buddy is, and then you have a rough estimation of every card that's most likely in their deck, which they should
Hmm.
be running, then you don't really care about what's possibly in the hand because you can probably expect it already. I mean, the
Yeah.
good player would expect it. That's why at least Takasuke is a good card because it rewards you for knowing your decks.
Yeah. And again, one gauge. So if you miss one, you'll be guaranteed it every other turn.
Oh man, but Katana World got so good. I mean, they didn't get like I don't know Bushiroad at least something. I want some kind of random English pack that makes promos that were originally like from like any kind of event or like from Japan all in one pack. Or like from Buddyfight challenges, like Oboru Genbu somehow needs a reprint because this thing's impossible
Yeah.
to get.
I have like 6 or more Genbus, but that's during my convention. I was able to pick a whole bunch up for just trolling people.
Yeah, but that's good. But like some people don't have the kind of access to that, and like that, and
Yeah,
like the card itself is a great promo. It's a needed
yeah,
card in
yeah.
Katana World ever since the link ruling change. So like now they need that so much, and then there's very limited amounts of them, and then they cost like $10 each, and they're just a nullifier. Like
Yeah.
how hard? I don't think like a battle or circle clone should actually be worth $10, but it
Yeah.
happens
I mean,
because
it's still not as expensive as Blue Dragon Shield, but expensive nonetheless for a nullifier.
oh my god, I always don't want to talk about Blue Dragon Shield because I always just hate how like Bushiroad knows when they make a mistake, so they try not to make it again. But then when some worlds need it, they won't do it. Like
Hmm.
Dungeon World could have dealt with like it would have been the perfect thing for Dungeon World. Like a Green Dragon Shield and a Blue Dragon Shield in the same deck is fine, but Dungeon World should have got that because with the Shalsana and that and it would have been the perfect lineup because you get back the gauge. Dungeon World needs so much gauge for just about everything. If it's not mixed that can actually conserve it, then like they're fucking up and they don't have enough gauge.
Yeah.
They
Uh,
forced to play crap like uh
Legend World will like it because they have little to no gauge every turn. Like they just have barely enough gauge to make their plays.
I'm just thinking like why don't they just at least be nice to some other world, like at least Danger World getting another nullifier for real? Like, give them a Green Dragon Shield, fine, whatever. Just give them something. Like,
Yeah.
hell, even give them a Midnight Shadow slash Art of Bio replacement clone. Something. They just
Yeah.
don't have anything.
Hmm.
Like, it's
Yeah.
hard for
Like
them to defend themselves. They can defend monsters, they can defend other things, but they can't. It's just
yeah.
they're two separate cards. They only
Like
have
the
like two separate purposes.
like the only mistake card that Bushword made, which I'm glad that they're at least giving it to nearly every world right now, and that's spell nulls.
I know 6 out of 10 worlds have one.
Yeah.
I mean, let's exclude Danger Roll because it's shit.
Yeah. Let's exclude Fame Dragon Declaration, but Hero
Like,
World has
it's literally
one.
the only. I think they only did that in Danger World because
They were
what
prototyping it.
Legend World has barely has gauge. They literally have the best gauge Excel in the game. Where did I? When did I say Legend World barely has gauge? I said Dungeon World. Where did you hear Legend, Joel? Joel, I said Dungeon, not Legend. Maybe I said it wrong in my little rant, but I'm pretty sure I said Dungeon. Nonetheless, now I want to move on to maybe Darkness Dragon World or Magic World. How they've changed. I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Darkness Dragon will first because I think they got the most beef because they got 3 new decks that are all amazing.
Oh, like Purgatory Knights. Let's talk about
Yeah.
Purgatory Knights.
Well, let's talk about that filth for 1 second and the cheese that deck brings.
What deck?
Purgatory Knights.
Yeah, like okay. Joel said this in his stream yesterday, and I don't know if any of you watched this, but Demios is not broken. Under no means is the
Yeah,
card
yeah.
fucking broken.
Demios is
It's
not
great.
broken.
It's
Yeah,
good. It's not broken. It's nowhere
yeah.
near. It's nowhere
You
impossible to
need,
stop or anything. It's just
yeah,
good.
yeah. Especially like you can just destroy the card and the whole combo's dead.
I mean, for God's sake, a fucking like what's like something really garbage like a freaking Tetsuya himself can beat up a freaking Demios sword. Like God,
Yeah, yeah,
he's not anything special. 6K power, relevant enough, good whatever. Then
yeah.
like you got Gairam Lance to be his side bitch, and then like a good size hero like Knuckle Duster and Crossbow. And then you
Yeah.
got Fatal Blade for those OTK fields. Okay, reason why that's just bizarre that you think that's gonna work.
Yeah.
Someone
It's
literally can
all
play.
attack.
All you have to do is literally play dark any kind of deck that can destroy Nemios, which is like a ton of worlds. Dragon World
Yeah.
can destroy it with Dragonic Counter. Darkness Dragon World can destroy it with Death Grip. Dragon World can, I mean, no, I should say Dragon World. Dungeon World can destroy it with Pillar of Fire. Ancient World can destroy it with Dragon Thunder, or they can wipe your entire board, most likely, with Dragon Flame Cascade.
Magic
And
World
then,
can magical goodbye it.
um, and if they have, and then if Danger World plays it and has, plays this card, break. No, Demon Slay slash, and they have a
Any
Rickedal
weapon.
Demon Slay equipped. Then they can destroy. No, it has to be Demon Slay
It,
because
is
Rickedal
it
Demon Slay
power?
because it's
I
based
thought
on
I
power and not defense, and
okay,
Demios
that's
has
right.
6,000.
Yeah, yeah, it would have to be the axe. I thought it was defense for a second, like any
No, no,
weapon they
no.
would have. Okay.
But like, I just don't think it's like amazingly stupid. I mean, like, yeah, if your opponent's got that only one nullifier in their hand, an open center, then those good fields actually will generate an OTK. But that's a very minimal chance, and that's depending on their life too. If they're not exactly at 10 life, they could be higher.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a question from Card Magic 4481. Can anyone recommend a gate card for me to use? It's a gate card.
I don't. No, this is
Like
this
great
this
go. Wait, no, the Gojo Bridge is not a gate card. What is a gate card?
this is not Bakugan. This is Buddyfight.
Like Gate Guardian and Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know what you mean by a gate card, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, cannot answer the question.
Yeah, I
But
don't understand.
but Purgatory Knights are a good deck. Also, they have a freaking really good Thunder formation. My problem with it is, what the fuck are you gonna use the gauge for?
Yeah.
Like Darkness Dragon World is a little gauge intrusive. I don't
And the
know,
only
but
card that
I mean,
uses
I
gauge
play it
in
and
the
like I sometimes need gauge, so I play Death Wizard. But
I
this
don't know,
deck just generates so much gauge in a turn. It's like, but
yeah.
and like it also triggered by your opponent even destroying the my card effect. So
Yeah. But
like I
like
think
the
the only
only
thing it's truly amazing for is like its
the
ability
glory.
to save you.
Yeah. Again, the
But
only
it's not.
three cards in the deck that I've seen that use gauge is the weapon, Abyss Symphony, and Mad Halberd. Those are like the only three cards in the whole deck that use
Yeah,
gauge.
no, Mad Halberd, Abyss Symphony, like you said, Death Grip, the weapons, and like maybe if you're playing it, like I don't know, I'm trying to think. Cruel Command, like there's not many things that cost them gauge.
Yeah.
Like at least you can have enough to pay that. Like they're, I don't think so, I think they're subpar. Purgatory Knight adder card, Arise Knights of Blood Oath, so you can destroy whatever you want, get a free
Uh,
gauge. And since it costs 2 gauge anyway, so it practically feels like one when you're doing it.
yeah. Yeah. Oh
So
no.
at least that happens, but like I don't feel like that's going to really make the card worth playing too much because then you need a monster on board just to activate it.
Yeah. Oh
But
no.
and then even have crossbow, which is a great size zero, but I'm like, but it gives you more gauge. Can you make more cards that actually use the gauge?
Yeah, I know. That's why I just don't use it. I just use Knuckle Duster.
Yeah.
Just because it's too critical.
Someone went like, "This isn't Bakugan." Oh my god.
No, but
No, this is Buddy Fight, sir.
I don't know.
I know he's
What do you
joking.
think of Troubledore Dragon?
Troubadour? I'm not too big on it because Garamlance already exists, and you don't really have a problem hitting power lines because you got Matt Halberd, Garamlance, Demio Sword,
I don't know.
and
I just
a
like it because
decent 4K weapon. So hitting 10 is like a normal field. So I don't
well no.
always think like hard.
I don't know. I just use it just because I don't want to run Iron Gird Dragon. I like it more than Iron Gird.
Yeah, no one wants to run a freaking thousand. I mean, I'm not thousand rapier. Bear Fat Train Dragon clone.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, Iron Gird's decent. I mean, at least it's better than running like a systemic dagger clone. And
Yeah.
Troubadour, I think it's only good because they don't really have a thousand rapier clone, which I find really weird. I mean, it's kind of the better thousand rapier clone, but like it's more like a broadsword clone, which is the same thing, just more power and less defense, so it's relevant. But it's a promo, so fuck.
I don't know.
I don't know. They just don't make things
I,
too. I was
easy.
mistake. Barrett, I'm so sorry. I was mistaken with my card games. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Um, but another Darkness Dragon Rule deck that just Okay, I'm just gonna say this now. Black Dragons didn't get shit. I'm not gonna play
Yeah,
any of the new cards for Black Dragons. They're all shit. I hate them all. The fucking size 2 is awful. The fucking double rare that has 0 crit is awful. The fucking the only thing I'd ever even touch is like the new size 3 that has like 8,000. The Black Knight that has 8,000 defense, 2 critical, 8,000 and 8,000 power, and it has double attack. That's fucking amazing.
no, Great Evil Dragon Samuel Apocalypse is 1 crit, but has Spectral Strike 2 with double attack.
Oh no, fuck that. No, I'm not talking about that piece of shit. I'm talking
Oh.
about the demon the deity slaying
Oh,
demon.
you're talking about the adventure robot clone.
Yes. Like that card is absolutely amazing. 8,000 power, double attack, and has
8
8,000
to 8.
defense. So
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, no, Black Dragon's got nothing that greatly improves the deck. But Death Ruler's
Nothing.
got...
They literally just said, "Okay, we made Crisis Field for you. What else do you want?" But I'm not gonna
I
play
mean,
that either because it's like I don't need more power unless I
I
want to just
mean,
like single-handedly hit a Seagull.
I know you could try Pain Field. I don't know.
Oh
Pain
yeah,
Field
that's the
might
only
work.
card I think I'm gonna use, and that's gonna be like in my sideboard maybe. Like
Yeah.
Darkness Dragon World, like for my Black Dragon deck, just like went like, but Death and Deep went like, whoo.
Death, Deep, yeah. Deep became amazing, and like they're still not at their best yet.
Deep got good. My problem with it is Excel End is not the best way to get shit to your drop zone, but that card in Perfect Buddyfight, which which is like literally a 6/6 that literally just says drop any card you want from your like deck. No, not drop any card. Drop the top card of your deck into the drop zone. So like
It
at least
dropped
it's
two.
not Oh yeah, drop 2.
Yeah, drop 2, and it's a Deep with 6/6.
Yeah, that card is
And
like
then
really good.
and then they got their
Like
own like
6,000 defense.
and then they got their own version of El Huracan. That's a Deep.
Oh yeah, and then they also got at least a Dragon Energy clone, which is at least understandable for this one, this attribute. They
Yeah,
made a
yeah,
freaking weird one for Death, getting 4,000 defense and a counterattack. I'm like, what is it going to kill with counterattack? The fuck?
yeah.
I'm like, what are they
Lenny
going to kill
Dance,
with 2,000 power and 1,000 power and 3,000, 4,000 power? The fuck?
yeah, I can have Pain to kill Spartan. Congratulations. I don't care.
No, it can't because it gets 4,000 defense and Pain is
Oh,
2,000 defense. It would even live a
oh yeah,
Spartan attacking it.
oh yeah,
Like, I don't understand. Like, Def does not have the freaking defense to even work with that.
yeah,
They're like really like Darkness Dragon World doesn't have defense at all.
yeah. Like that's something like
And
they're
will want
supposed.
my collection of ancient Kaijudo cards I used to play that from my Dragonoid. Sir, this is not the right stream for you. This is Buddyfight.
Yeah,
But I'm not. But I can't like just think about Deep in like a very competitive standpoint because Def Talica takes way too long to set up, and then you need the right
yeah,
amount of soul to like work
yeah,
with it. And then like
yeah. I
the
get.
problem with that deck is like Deep. You would have to play a lot of weird Deep cards to get some attributes off. Like some people
Yeah,
keep playing Muramasa, and I'm like Muramasa's garbage.
you got Death Gaze and Gallows.
You
So
got
like
Dev Gaze, Gallows,
Burial,
you got
Burial.
El
Like
Huracan and
no, is
such.
Elkirk kind of deep? I thought he was just a Black Dragon.
Oh yeah, I think yeah, wait, he is just a black dragon.
Yeah, that's why there's El Hurricane that's Black Dragon and deep, but it just requires 1 gauge but has 2 extra 1,000 power. If I'm thinking of the right card.
Elragon's 612. He's basically
Yeah,
but he's free and he's a size 2. He's like
yeah,
other El
yeah, but
Huracan.
like
I mean,
the
other Death
golden,
Gaze, but not Death.
but like the El Hurricane for deep, I think was 8,000 power, 1 critical, and 1,000 defense.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
Um, so I really think Deep has a decent chance at like being like maybe the closest is like top 16 to anything, but like
yeah,
they're not
I
gonna go
can,
too high. Like the one thing they have that doesn't work for them is like Black Dragon Shield isn't a deep, so like you're playing a
Yeah.
4 of that doesn't really benefit
Well,
you when it gets
well,
to the drop.
well,
I
no,
mean,
it's
it's
not.
not gonna hinder you, but like it just sits
Well,
there.
no, that's another main problem with deep is that you can't run a pure deep deck because all of the defense cards in Darkness Dragon World are not deep. None of them.
Uh huh.
Like Death Grip
Wait, no, no,
isn't.
I mean, Needlefang is, but Needlefang shit.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about spells, not
Oh yeah,
nullifiers. None of
yeah,
their
no, no, no.
nullifiers are
Yeah, yeah. None of the nullifiers are like
or Death Grip.
yeah. The only card that works with it is like
Bloody
Abyss
Dance.
Symphony. Yeah, Abyss Symphony, Bloody Dance, and Black Armor, which is White Dragon Shield clone, and I
No,
hate
no,
those.
don't do Black Armor. Defenestrate helps the deck a bit.
Devastator, I wanted to like it a lot, and I was like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
like
but
I don't
lowering your
like the
life.
yeah, no, I don't like the card at all. But I've the extra like 3 to 4 cards I've been able to send to the drop zone with it, and able to just hit like cards is like has shown it's great with Deftalica.
Yeah, and Death Talca, it's like, yeah, you can generate enough 4 gate with Del Stigma and Death Wizard working well on the deck, but it's like none of those cards contribute to the fucking card soul. So what the fuck are you gaining out of that? Nothing.
Yeah.
And neither Vampire Fang either, if you want to go for that. Like, I don't think
Oh
it's gaining
no,
cards.
I hate Vampire Fane.
I don't understand why they made it. I was like, you made Vampire Fang in a world that
But
has
then you
Devil
just
Stigma,
made
Death
yeah.
Wizard. Cool.
Mhm.
I'm like, you might as well give a charge clone to freaking what's it called? Legend World, because they don't already have the best Jade Excel in the game,
Mhm.
which they do.
Mhm.
But whatever. And oh man, I really, really um think Death is going a long way. I still think it's gonna be shit though. I
You think?
made my review recently on it. I don't think less of the deck with all its new support. I think it got a lot better, but it's
Yeah.
still got clearly a lot of bad. I mean, a couple of bad matchups. Like Hero World, once it's out, it's gonna fuck its face.
Yeah. Just yeah. You saw that in the latest episode. Shido
Once
had to
the, no,
drop.
but like once there's any like more decks with defensive weapons, they can't touch
Yeah.
shit because they're weenies.
Mhm.
Like I've already explained, Ritter's their worst matchup. They literally can almost never touch Ritter.
Yeah.
Period.
They can't. No, I think it's nearly impossible to win against Gold Ritter with Death.
Like
I
you
think.
literally would have to side in like 4 pains, and then like
Yeah.
maybe I think Death Ruler Abralia, whatever her name is, like the one that lowers the opponent's center monster by 2,000 defense might work because it is treated like a size 3 armor dragon monster,
Yeah.
so it might work.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
even so, that would have to go in the center, and you're going against Gold Ritter, which has penetrate. So you would have to have a Midnight Shadow or Black Dragon. No, you can't even Black Dragon Shield that. So
Yeah.
you have
You
to have a
had to
Midnight
Midnight
Shadow and get
Shadow
fucked.
or Devil Stigma to just ignore the attack.
I just, it's just like not the best matchup. It's just nowhere near there. Once a Ritter's out, like I said, once a Ritter's out, they lose. It's just like GG. Just scoop it up. Don't fucking play. Just scoop.
Yeah. Just take the match loss and go to the next round.
Yeah, like you're not winning anytime soon, and there's not really much they can side against it. They can't guillotine cutter it. They can't deal with it. They can't
Mhm.
periodically deal with that card.
Mhm.
But nonetheless, they're still a good deck against everything else. Like besides defensive weapons, which the only one is Gold Ritter.
Hero World.
Like every single other deck, like gets wrecked by it. Seeger has the worst matchup. Seeger never wins against that deck. Never.
Seeger's the
Never.
funniest. Seeger's the funniest matchup with that deck.
It's like, oh, cool. There's a Seeger right in front of me. I'm gonna jump over him and punch the fighter in the face.
Yeah.
I call triple, like I said, call triple gallows, then go for Judgment Day and laugh in a Seeger player's face. It's literally like the biggest. Oh, it's the biggest troll to Seeger. Like I can't even imagine like what they'll do like once they see a Gallows.
But yeah.
Oh
And
my
then Mag
god, but
Ma Ma Magic World, I
hmm,
think got some really great support when it came to 72 Pillars.
72's got stupid. Let's just say that. Like I like I respect Elliot as a player and as a person. I really respect the guy. I like him. But
Hmm.
he makes me want to hate 72 Pillars with a burning passion. Like, this man will just bum rush me. Normally, bum rush will never work against me because I know how to play around that. But
Hmm.
72s have a spell
Dude,
though. So when I go, let's stop that attack. No. I'm like, okay. And then I might have blocked a little bit too early because he's going for so much bum rush damage. I don't want to take too much. And then when I'm just like, okay, I'm at 5 life. I'm going to live. Then he goes, Saturday Night Devil Fever. Win the game. I'm like, fuck, I fucked up. And then I think about it, I'm like, wait, I didn't fuck up. I couldn't control this. Because no matter how you look at it, Saturday Night Devil Fever
I'm
is
not
kind
desperate.
of a stupid
Who are you
card.
talking to?
It seems Travis has a little intervention he has to deal with. But all I'm saying here is that
I'm back. I got
oh
it.
okay.
But yeah, I like art as well.
What are you doing
Oh
over
my
there?
god. If only Art had more cards, they'd be so good. It's really
Now I should be back.
oh okay.
My family's angry at me right now.
Mm,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
So so Magic World just got like the one of the biggest buffs. Like, well, Wizards didn't get the biggest buff, but like 72's got like the biggest buff they have never seen in a while. Like,
Yeah.
they got a Gendro Saki clone, and then it also helps out Summon's Great Barrier, which makes it a size 1. Astaroth can
They
be a
got.
size 1 now. Fucking,
Yeah.
they get a
They got.
6,000 power 3 critical size 2. Now it can become a size 1. Like
Yeah. They got
Steel Bells.
Eligos, which is an amazing defense card and offense.
Yeah, well, in terms of going for damage, got 1,000
Yeah.
power. But like, yeah, it's like a pseudo nullifier. It's just got, it's like it's like, it's somewhat of an. I don't want to call it too much of a nullifier because like
No.
it's like really weird because like
Mhm.
sometimes people do it like the weirdest way. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna pay a life to call it from your hand to do the ability, and then you
Yeah.
cost a life just to put it back in your hand. So then it makes me wonder why the fudge do
Did you
people even.
nullify my 2 crit attack with
Yeah,
that?
I'm like, if someone attacked for 2, why the fuck did you do the ability? Nothing
Yeah.
changed.
Uh,
All you did
yeah.
was
Like.
let them know there's an Eligos in your hand.
Yeah. Like you only do that when the crit is 3 or more, and you never do it with
Exactly.
1 critical. You
And then it's
never drop
practically
critical.
just acting like, and then it's practically just acting like reducing it by 1 damage.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm just not really into why people do it like that. That's the wrong way to do it because there's literally no purpose.
I like to just call it to center and to begin with for the attacking power, and just only have to pay the 1 life to bounce it back to my hand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So one thing that just makes it like that just makes 72 so good now is like Devil's Rock and Roll is underrated because it's such a good card in a right way. Like
Yeah.
the 4 gauge is a little bit much, but like it does do its job right when you do
Yeah.
have Solomon's Great Barrier because you can call as many 72 pillars as you want from among
Wait,
top 5 cards.
I got a
Unless you're
question real
super
quick.
unlucky and you end up getting only spells, you can possibly get like a really good field.
Yeah, but one thing I was wondering though is if I have, let's say, 2 Zygons on the field and I cast it, do I just have to pay 2 gauge or 3 gauge, or is it reduced by 1 for each Zygon?
Zoggin, multiple Zoggins would make sure that you do pay one less for each. So if you do have to pay only 2 gauge for a Devil's Rock and Roll,
Yeah,
and then only like basically 1 life when you want to activate a Saturday Night Devil Fever. Those both are
yeah,
on field.
yeah. Because
That's why
because
multiple Zagan are like a dumb idea. It makes even busting caps like a stupid card. Be like, pay 2 gauge, or if you have 3 of them, pay 1 gauge to destroy any card in the field. I've seen people
mm-hmm.
try it. It's funny when they get it off.
Yeah, or it just makes Abracadabra free. Just like, hey, free
Oh,
nullify this.
yay!
Just like, let me just link for 7 and just get a free nullify off, like no gauge.
Be like, you have 0 gauge. Ha! I could block your attack. Link attack. And then just be like, nullify! No
Wait,
gauge.
what?
Spell null. What?
That's what.
What? You should be
Yeah,
able to do that on Magic World.
yeah, like
You're like, you should be able to do that, sir. On Magic World. I don't play by the rules.
I make my rules. Why do you think I have a festival that makes me have a 9 crit field for nothing, and all can
Also, the
have
dumbest
great
thing in the
numbers?
universe is like Sephiroth. If thank God there's like not so many art cards because they would be stupid. It's like
Yeah,
now I have set spell version of freaking spell null and regular spell null if I feel like being that kind of a dick.
yeah, and it's also that like any either Sephiroth or Solomon's Great Bear, you can search for a gauge
Oh my
because of
God! And like the Demon Realm progenitor just adds them. I'm like, oh cool. That's just amazing. You're an Asmodai stat 1 gauge, get a freaking set spell card. That's amazing.
yeah.
Isn't that cute? And then it's
Mhm.
like I've seen people just go off of that. They just go like, oh, calls the gone, calls this, pay 1 gauge, add Solomon's Great Bear, uh, go equip Solomon's Great Bear, set Solomon's Great Bear, then call like Dance Asmodai, pay a gauge, draw, and fucking go off. I was like, oh god.
I know. Senju Pillars, like, normally, like, you just draw and you're like, I don't got nothing, but then, like, you just start playing and it just continues.
I know, like Joey, when he wants to test like 72 pillars, he plays like literally ultimate. He thinks like Magic World should try and dex in as much as possible, and like he does that. He plays Bure, Mary Sue, no, he doesn't play Solomon's Great Barrier at all. But then he plays like Zagon, Guis. He plays Guisan and Dance Asmodai. Then he plays also Will Glassart just for gaining more draws, and I'm like, dude, he plays Nice One. He plays Kosher for the off chance he does get multiple wizards because he techs in a couple wizards. Other than, I was like, dude, just stop. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he just
Yeah,
draws
like,
like a bunch. He just has like 7 cards in hand and like 4 on board. I'm like, oh my
yeah,
god.
that's what I think, like, differs Magic World's Wizards and Senju Pillars. Because with Wizards, you kind of have to plan, like, 6 or 7 turns ahead of what you're going to be doing through most of the game. With Senju Pillars, one hand, like, you could be like, I'm just going to be summoning a monster or a crate. You then just draw, and then you just play. Like, that's the difference.
Yeah, Wizards I like because I'm more methodical when I think about my plays, like when it comes to my play style. So that's why Wizards works for me. And like also they're just more like they don't generate as like all this bum rush bullshit like 72s are doing right now, but they
Yeah.
do like a good control variant tempo-ness, like making your opponent play to your style. You don't let them like keep just rushing at you because they always have to be scared of a Genjiro Saki. Because if they leave that there, then you can get a free chillax. Also, people should always remember when someone tries to destroy. If you have a chillax in your hand and there's a Genjiro Saki about to be eminently destroyed and you can't stop it, cast a chillax at that moment, and no matter what, the next time they deal damage to you, you already didn't have to pay to gauge.
Yeah.
So like, one thing is just like Genjiro Sakis, the Gons, and anything like them just make their worlds like worth
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
while.
Which is why
And like
which is why
Blizzard's new support made them so more.
different.
No, it didn't make them different. It made them more resourceful. Like
Yeah.
Kosher
Because
did add to your gauge, but like if you wanted to like make your weeniest monsters better, you had to play like Stradivarius, and then like
yeah.
that would be like 2 gauge, so like that would be intrusive on your gauge reading.
Yeah.
So
You
now with Andy allowing Mary Sue to be less, it allows Tempest Wing to be less because of all the size gap rulings. You can have an Andy on field and then call a Tempest Wing, and at that moment of call, you do have to only pay 1 gauge, and then just Andy goes away to break the size gap. So
and
you can
yeah.
actually just pay
And
one
you
gauge to
have
call it.
yeah, and
Amazing.
you have free Axias, which is great.
Oh yeah, I've trolled people with that.
Yeah, just like okay, I play Axia, bounce it back, play it again.
Okay, who the hell is card? Okay, who the heck is card Magic 44?
Why?
81. Because literally this person said Joey the Scrub, Jalen is Bay. Okay, who is this? Who is this? Like, I have to figure this out. This person knows who Joey is. He calls him a scrub. Then he calls me Bay. Like, what the fuck?
Like now you feel
This
like
has
you
to be
know this
someone I know.
person.
Yeah, I feel like this maybe could be Damien on a troll account, or this could be someone else I know.
That'd be
I have no idea.
amazing.
But Magic World just got like a necessary boot. And oh my god, 72's got like check it out. Oh my, I don't think they should have got a better Skies in your hand.
Check it out was funny.
Check it out. Like all the Magic World like spell names are like just sometimes just funny. Like got like check it out, nice one, which is it's so weird that like one of the best cards in the game is just called nice one.
You're the man.
And then the alternate art looks like a meme. I'm like Bushy Road. What the fuck?
Yeah. But one of my favorite names and artworks from Magic World is You're the Man. Just
You the man in volcano nipples.
yes. The volcanic nipples are amazing.
Like I'm like, why is this man got exploding nipples and why is this a Dragon Energy clone for wizards?
Yeah.
Like a Dragon Energy clone for wizards, and then it's literally just a like it doesn't work. Like I guess with Tempest Wing or like Soichiro, which in Soichiro's bad because who cares about 5k defense anymore, and also one crit ill. Just play Gendro
Uh,
Saki, please.
yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah. I feel bad for like people that picked up that guy from set one that was a worser Gendo Saki and just have Gendro Saki come out like months later as a common.
No, he's a double R.
He's a double. Okay, I thought he was a common.
No, they're not crazy. No, but like Gendro Saki is just better. It's like okay, 2 critical. Who cares about defense? Same power. Okay, better card, and
Yeah.
it's less expensive. Okay,
Yeah.
Soichiro goes down the toilet. Like
Hmm.
if they make like I don't know a Solomon's Great Barrier for Wizards later on, then maybe Soichiro has more purpose because then 5k defense, size one, worth it I guess. But Gendro Saki
I'd
would
still
still be
be still be doing Gendro Saki.
yeah, Gendro Saki would still be better. It's just like hard for Soichiro. Magic Girl gets 2 versions of like the same kind of card, but then one ends up being better. It's just a little sad to think about it like that.
Okay, I'll only be on for another 2 minutes. My router's gonna get reset real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll just be back gone for like 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
That's understandable. So Magic World got like just a boost that they needed to get right back into the meta. Like I think literally all the worlds affected by BT05 were just given the boost that they needed, and then Dragon Worlds can be more relevant with Thunder Knights or something else they want to. Like boldness is a thing. Um, and Katana Katana World, like, well, I already said all the things if I have a BT05. Danger World's got like potential. I don't know. I mean, Armor Knight Ace is still good. Demon's amazing, so why not play it? And then there's just so much to work. There's so much to work with, like of other worlds. Dungeon World's decent and still good, but like every deck can handle it pretty much. And since 6 out of 10 worlds have spell nulls, it gets fucked over once it gets spell nulled. I mean, but what deck doesn't? But it gets screwed over the most. Oh my god. I am so sorry. My phone just like felt like going off. Well, Travis is gonna or Connor is going to be back in a while. Like you said, his router is gonna be on off for like a couple moments. But I'm going to just have a little um moment to let the chat speak for a little while. So if you guys want to say anything, ask any questions, please do so. At the moment, I will be checking Facebook for any more Buddyfight news because I'm looking at the North American Future Card Buddyfight posts. I'm a little upset because I can't post anything on there because complications, and I'm not going to put them out in public for people to talk about. Do 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 do. Options you may. So if any of you have any questions, throughout this small intermission until Travis can get into the hangout, I want to know if you guys have any questions. What do you think about the post BT05 meta? Do you think any decks are going to um get any time to shine upon everything, or what decks do you want to see shine? What decks do you think are going to be the best? Or anything like that, or if you want to ask any questions about the stream or anything on the sort, or for what could be coming up on our channel, please just ask any questions. Oh yeah, it's the Hero World drum. That was this one, dude. BP Decker drum. Superhero monster to size 2, like every drum. 535. Hey, they finally used the original stats for once. Kongos, pay 1 gauge. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back, Travis.
I
How's it
miss
going?
anything?
Nothing really. No one, no one talked in the chat. I said ask any questions they wanted to, but no one apparently had any questions.
I thought we were supposed to have some subscribers join us.
Yeah, I asked any subscribers if they wanted to join. No one messaged me or came up forward to me. So you do this. Um, so I was just going to slowly end the stream as I just wanted to think about any personal things you may have thought about throughout the discussion. Like, what decks do you think will do well, or what decks do you want to do well
Uh,
after post set 5, or like just little future insight you might want to have on the game. Like, what decks do you want to see get more support, or do you want your deck to like have something?
Again, future support I want is obviously Danger World, because to me that's like the beaten dog of Buddyfight.
Beaten dog.
Yeah. I want to see what else Legend's going to get. That will actually give him an attribute that's competitive. I want Ancient World to be a playstyle that's not just beat down. Like, the world I am waiting for to play is going to be Hero World, just because of what we've seen so far.
Yeah. Hope Hero World just has more to offer with the new ride function going, like monsters turning into items, so you don't really need to run any items in the deck because monsters have dual purpose.
Yeah,
But then
and
they're even somewhat immune to some item destruction.
yeah,
So then there's even like cards where, I just want like dungeon enemies or like just dungeon world in general to get a different nullifier. Like, yeah, people are gonna complain Purifier, best card in the game, blah 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 blah, best card destruction next to Death Grip. Death Grip and Purifier are technically tied. I think in terms of numbers of how many cards it can hit, I feel that technically um Purifier has more targets against it more than Death Grip does. So Pillar of Fire technically is still the best, but it's still not. Um,
you don't see a lot of size 3s that are played with 6,000 defense or power.
there's not too many, but there are some that are hit by it. Like when people played Bastard Sword in Thunder Knights, or like any other move deck or something like Triple Formation. It's just that like it can hit some size 3s, it can still hit the same amount of size 2s usually, and then like and then Death Grip cannot hit any size 3s, and then like it can hit just like all size 2s and below, and so can basically even
Pillar
um
Fire.
Pillar of Fire. So like it's kind of even, but Pillar of Fire slightly has a small more advantage. But Pillar of Fire is just not the right card for like any defense. Like you can't make a defensive dungeon deck with Pillar of Fire basically. Like you want to play like people like I've tried like my own like dungeon mix deck that doesn't play adventure based. It was an enemy based one. I tried it. I was like, I even used Gargnar for Gauge Excel, and like it just doesn't work because Pillar of Fire is just like you have to have no center, and then like majority of the time I'm trying to throw something in center, and then it's just useless to me. And then like it also like just also cost gauge as well. Like I don't know, just like something that works like Shao Sana but doesn't cost gauge, maybe cost life and nullifies an attack. I don't know. Doesn't cost gauge. It works like perfectly in tandem with Shao Sana. Shao Sana gains you a life, discard loses a life, so you can nullify. I don't know, something that works better. Or like something like what Damien suggested one time. Like it's basically a battle. It's a not a battle or sort of clone. It's a
Midnight Shadow
power
clone.
myth. No. Uh, no. Well, it was probably that, but I think he said like it was more like a power mythology clone, but it
Oh,
costs like nothing, but it's Demon Lord based, so like it was perfect for like a dungeon enemy deck, like where he said like if it was like a demon, like if there's a Demon Lord card in the field, then it costs nothing and it just nullifies an attack. If there
oh.
isn't a demon, if there isn't a Demon Lord on the field, it costs 3 gauge to cast it.
We finally got someone in here.
I got my friend with me.
Hi.
Hey, it's Zane from Team Buddyfight, everyone.
And another person from Team Buddyfight. He's a Dragon World noob named Tyler.
Not a noob. I beat you by.
Wait, did you just meet him right there?
Yeah,
I didn't mute him.
he beat me about like 3 times, you know, just, that's it, you know.
I beat his card in our world too, so.
What are you guys talking about?
We were kind of finishing up on the stream. We were talking mainly about post set 5 and what decks you'd like to see do well. Now that set 5's opened up a big plethora of decks that can do well.
I want to see Death Talika like wreck everything.
I hate
Why?
Death Talika's like my
He has become a Gremlin
It's too overpowered.
fanboy. He has become a Gremlin fanboy.
Gremlin.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
I saw that from his profile.
Gal is almighty. Gal is.
Gremlin, shut up about Almighty Gal.
Gal is love. Gal is life.
Gal is that.
No. Hey! I've already established this. This is my religion. This is my only religion in life. It's called Gaoism. You accept that Gao shall never lose a buddy fight.
But once he does, then we stop losing things.
No, because it would just be a fluke. It would just be a fluke if he ever lose. It would just be a fluke if he ever lost. So
No. What about if
still
like
believe in Gaoism.
No,
what do I get? What do I get for believing in Gowanism?
You get better at buddy fight.
No, I don't believe that.
You guys want to do a couple battles after the stream, or do you want to do it in the stream?
I was gonna say after the stream because not trying to do too much buddy fight area on every stream.
Yeah, this is just a discussion type stream. Anyway.
Oh, okay. What other cards do I want to see? I want to see Dragon World like sooner or later fall down on his knees and be bad. You know.
That's time that Gal.
Well, they're technically not gonna end up doing that because they kind of got better with a 4-card formation because of Boomerang Dragon and Tomahawk, making like every OTK deck they want to make like perfect.
And then like you got Crimsons that are just about to come out, and Boosted Dragon's amazing.
Oh, and Drumbreaker Dragon and General Boldness. Yeah, Dragon World isn't dying anytime soon.
Yeah.
I want to see Purgatories wreck everything too.
No, like
Purgatory Knights are probably gonna do pretty well.
Oh yeah. Like I feel like they're going to be like Thunder Knights, and they won't get support for like a long while, but like they'll be amazing, like forever.
Oh, they'll be fine for a long while. They'll be fine. Like, oh, we may not have a lot of support, but we're still great. Like, remember that time I OTK'd you? That was good times.
Alright, by the way, does he look Mexican?
I'm not Mexican though.
No, does he look Mexican? Just asking.
Mexican.
Yeah, does
He doesn't even look
Mexican?
Hispanic to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Zane, Jalen taught me something this stream.
What?
All the star attribute cards are Olympus.
Oh, they are?
Have you seen the card in the perfect pack that searches Olympus cards?
Oh, okay, so that's gonna be annoying, I bet.
So you can search the sun.
Well, that just happened.
You can search for just about everything except the set spell. That's the only card you can't search.
That's magic.
That's so horrible.
That set spell is the only card you can't add in the star deck. Everything else is addable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And like this was like Olympians, like but better.
You trying to get that phone set up or whatever?
No,
it is?
I'm trying to get my webcam up, you know, ready and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how I want to do the entire stream.
Yeah.
It's cool. But one thing I think is just like great after set 5 is just that every deck now has a chance. Even Seeger. I mean, as long as Death Rules aren't around.
Yeah.
Or Jack
Another
Knight.
The Gargoyle Doozy Gun.
another thing I want for Buddyfight in general, like in the future, is I don't want Dragon Ein to be the only flag of its type.
Oh my god.
No. I want like literally like see, dragons are like the only attribute that are spread throughout almost every world. That's the problem with like Dragon Eye being the perfect world. Like the only thing I could think you could work with is if they make like specific flags that like allow certain attributes to be in both worlds. Like I don't, but it can't work like that because then some nullifiers would, well, most nullifiers would be out of the question. So it's like, how do you make another world like that? Like I don't know. Like, I don't know, maybe you can make an elemental flag, and then, like, anything that says firepower, or wind, or water, or all of those can work, but...
Okay, Jalen, I have a quick question.
Yes?
You know that picture that's going around that's, like, the generic world flag, and it says you can use all worlds? Is that fake, or is that real?
That's fake.
It's fake as shit.
We need a question.
First of all, they won't make a generic flag for the simple fact that, like, they would never be able to make another world because no one would even care about the flag. Because you can just play every single world in that flag.
Oh my god, that's how Cthulhu Seeger.
No. That would be literally stupid because you would literally not care about any other flag. Then, thus forth, making all the new flags that they've made recently with all the characters on it would be completely worthless because no one would care. And then also mixing every single deck in existence together would be
broken.
Okay, no, the reason why I'm asking is because my friend's brother, he's retarded. He's thinking that they're gonna come out with the chess world flag.
He sucks with magical too.
People have said this ever since Generic came out. They say, why don't Generic have a flag? Because then you mix every world together and shit gets stupid.
I know. I'm gonna show him the video. I mean, this video, so he knows how broken it would be. And
first of all, every deck having nice one in like every deck having every draw power they would ever want, and all of the item destruction, spell destruction. No, we can't. There's never going to be a generic flag. Or it will literally break the game unless they say like you're only allowed to use one other world with it, which would be fine.
Yeah.
But then it would almost be like, why even play a generic flag? Because then that's what all the other flags do anyway.
Yeah, it's like, you can't do it without messing everything up.
I'm a cat right now.
What picture's in the background, Travis?
Oh, that's just some artwork I picked up at some conventions.
But there's a lot of fake things that go around the Buddyfight like groups. Like I remember, like there was this one time someone made this picture of like what they first tried to depict Ozzy the Hawk as, and they called him a size 3, and when he's called to the field, you win the game. But he costs 9. But then, like the fake thing they made, like it said he costs 9 gauge to call.
Oh, okay.
Darkness Dragon World could still do that.
Exactly, but like still, it's like not the point. Like it was so fake. Yeah. First of all, the artwork on the card was literally just Ozzy the Hawk from the fucking theme song. And like you still see a faint bit of like Kyoji's hair in the background. I was like, okay.
Or I would have laughed if they forgot to crop out Thunder Knight Drum Bunker Dragon.
No, they didn't. But like, no, they did crop it out. But like, they forgot to give Kyoji was standing near him in the beginning. So it's like, then why would you make a monster card like that has like a faint image of the monster?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, but like, there's like a lot of stupid stuff that goes around that's fake. Like when someone said new chess card that makes them good. Chess will never be good.
Yeah.
No. I was playing chess like 2 days ago with my friend. We were matching chess, and we discovered the only way that world wins is with checkmate. It is literally impossible to win without chess.
Wait, the Buddyfight Gold pack comes on March 5th.
6th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you not see the thing they put on their channel?
No.
Dude, you didn't see like the Buddyfight the Buddyfight channel do the pro commercial? They like have a full English version. Oh, by the way, everyone's pissed because like what everyone said was the leak. Like we have all the buddies as buddy rares and they all have alternate arts. Okay, that's a lie because not all the buddies are buddy rares, and also there's no alternate art. None of the buddy rares are alternate art. Also, the funniest thing, okay, you know like every buddy, guess what? Every single buddy that's been showcased in a show got a buddy rare, except one. Guess who it is?
Demio Sword?
Nope.
Demio Sword already has a buddy rare. But
yeah, they didn't use it on the cards that already got buddy rare, like Ace and
I still can't believe out of all the boxes you have, you still haven't got a buddy rare.
No. The one buddy they
got a buddy rare with 2 boxes.
The one buddy they showcased in the show all the time that didn't get a buddy rare is literally, and I shit you not, literally Demon Lord Asmodai. Demon Lord Asmodai is not getting a reprint. Which sucks.
Wait, what?
Yup.
You're not kidding, right?
I'm not kidding.
Oh my gosh.
I'm being super serious, dude. The only buddy in the entire show that's been showcased and didn't get a buddy rare is literally just him.
Asmodai's
Just
not getting
him.
a reprint.
Wait, what about Takosuke?
Asmodai should. It's Asmodai.
Takasuke is not going to be out yet, so he's not getting a buddy rare treatment.
Like instead of him riding with skateboard, it should just be Asmodai.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with you, Shishro, okay?
We got one for Mary Sue, we got one for Gallows, we got one for Drum Bunker Dragon, we do not get one for fucking Asmodai. You know, the actual one buddy that still costs a buttload of money to get.
No, but do you know what's funny is for Ancient World, you can have your whole size 3 lineup now be buddy rare. Every size 3 can be a buddy rare in that deck now.
What do you mean? No, it can't.
Tempest, Enforcer, and Spartan got the buddy rare treatment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about, like, Lattice. I'm like, Lattice, I don't think got a buddy rare treatment.
No.
It was a buddy showcase, but I don't think he got it.
No.
Oh, here's a question. What do you guys like the new style of, the new Def style of playing with all the new cards?
What, do you mean the deep Death or like
no, Def. Like Def Ruler's new style of playing, like how they have like actual monster revival. They have their own version of Black Revenger and stuff.
I haven't really noticed a lot of change with the playstyle because I still rush with the deck. I just have recyclability to keep rushing. That's all I've noticed.
Yeah, I've said this in my review on pros and cons. Like the deck is hard to not play rush with. It's almost impossible. Like it almost has no diversity when what you want to play other than just rush. It's only rush. I mean, they kind of gave you that feel anyway. They made a card that increases their critical.
Yeah.
Wait, for the Buddyfight golden pack, right? It's only monsters, right?
Yeah, every card is a monster.
Oh yeah, wait.
Yeah, and the perfect fight.
Yeah. Everything is gold, and instead of 3 cards per pack, like everyone said it was in the rumor, it's 6 cards per pack. Randomly 6 cards, not 5, not 4, 6. What the fuck?
I'm fine with that. That's more cards for me.
Yeah, no. What happens is
but get this. It is called the Buddy. It is centered around Buddy rares. Okay, get this. There's no guarantee that you'll get a Buddy rare. Period.
Really?
What?
You can get like literally a whole case. There's no guarantee of even getting one Buddy rare. Like even with one whole box, they don't say you're guaranteed one Buddy rare. So you could actually get a box that has no Buddy rares in it.
I mean that's fine because the reprints weren't what I was looking for. I was just looking for the double rare new cards from that set.
Yeah, I mean like I just want the 1 gauge demon, some new stuff.
Yeah. Not a lot of the reprints I'm really looking for, except for maybe Yamagitsune. That's it.
Oh yeah, everyone loves Yamagitsune reprint and Tsukikage reprint. Tsukikage was just like needed. Like I hate Tsukikage because it's really just a glorified Thousand Rapier clone that they didn't need to be like triple R.
Yeah.
Like a Thousand Rapier clone should not be triple R, and it shouldn't be so overhyped.
What they're talking about, Buddyfight? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the live stream is about.
Really?
And my friend's stupid over here, sorry. He does not know we're talking about a buddy fight.
Well, first of all, I
can
can barely hear y'all.
Oh, sorry.
Well, the thing about like the Golden Buddy pack, it's not exactly what we hoped, but it's still gonna be a good pack because at least we get some stuff we wanted. Like we get Boomerang Dragon, we get Astrolux, we get.
Oh my god, I can't wait for Boomerang Dragon. Oh, I want that so much.
Now we can all have new Gal formation.
Yeah, we now have the 4-card broken formation.
That technically is gonna make Dragon Roll like really stupid because because like literally you could actually win without having to. You could actually Gargantua. You can actually Gargantua someone in one turn, which is actually insane. Like if you have like Venom Hopper or El Quixote clone, you have Boomerang Dragon, Drum Sword, and like any 3-crit drum, Super Armor Dragon or regular Drum Bunker Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is attack with that field. Almost get as long as the El Quixote clone didn't get blocked and they take like at least one of the damage, you can most likely kill them with a fucking Roaring Slash.
That's funny.
That's hilariously messed up.
What happened? Sorry.
I was saying like, the new Gal formation actually does make Dragon World good, because if you can play gauge charging cards enough, like El Quixote clones, even Dragonic Charge, which I wouldn't usually recommend, but if you play it in this kind of deck, you can actually successfully Roaring Slash
someone turn 1.
Yeah, because of the freaking 4 cards you can start off with. I mean, yeah, it's like almost, oh my god, impossible, but it can happen. All you need is 3. All you need is at least 1 3-crit card,
This is my first time tasting it, so it's weird.
2 2-crit cards, and like a Boomerang Dragon, and you're good. And then like just a Roaring Slash, and you win.
Sorry.
Do you think it's actually possible to kill someone with only 1 monster attack? Or 1 attack, I should say.
Oh, hell no.
Okay.
Like, there's only 1 card that can get close enough, and that's like fucking Vlad Dracula and what's it called? Ozzy the Haka's sword.
But no, I'm talking about like, let's say I'm turn 1 and I can only attack once. Could I kill you that turn? Like I have 1.
Oh no, they can never make a card that can do that.
Well, no, but like, do you think
the only card that can possibly do that, and it's if you draw the right cards, which I've seen someone do, where they do enough stuff with the new Dragon Knight, that allows you to look at your gauge, then drop as many Dragonites as you want. If you end up actually getting 3 Dragonites in the gauge, and then you go for
I want to see.
If you end up going for like the Dragonites in the gauge with that new card, and then drop 3, then gain 3, then you end up going of Vlad Dracula, then you end up going of Vlad Dracula. Activate 2 Dragonic charges, and then if you end up having 6 Dragonites in the drop zone, attack Vlad Dracula, they take it, then you Gargantua punishing them. It's very impossible. It's possible, but like it's almost it's like almost impossible.
Because I think magical could.
There's no guaranteed way to OTK someone on first turn. That's what I really like about this game. People say, "Oh, attacking first turn is something you should never have in a card game. It promotes OTKs." I'm like, but there's impossible.
Yeah,
Like, this is not Yu-Gi-Oh! Where someone can literally get 1 attack on you and you can fucking lose.
Okay, sorry for the Vanguard question, but Travis, what was that? The clan that had like the little girls and the mermaid stuff.
Oh, Bermuda frickin' Triangle.
Okay, my friend doesn't know it, and I'm just trying to show him.
Someone said Lolly World should be in Buddyfight. I'm like, please.
I heard that, and I was wanting to find that person and slap them. Like, no, I escaped 1 card game to not have Lolly World.
Like, and then like literally then Blaze Tensai, very respected person in the community who makes articles about like serious buddy fight math and such, goes like, I want Mermaid World. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, shut up, Blaze. Shut up.
I mean, I gotta think of world ideas I've heard that I thought were stupid. Lolly World was one of them.
I remember when someone had the same idea for Dragon Iron World like a while back. They said, "Oh, there should be a flag that allows every dragon of every world to be in it." And instead of and then they didn't have any of the but they didn't have any of the different restrictions that Dragon Iron did. I'm like, no, that's stupid.
Yeah.
And then Dragon Iron came out. I'm like, oh no! And then I saw the claws. I was like, oh, this is not stupid.
This is not as stupid, but it creates stupidity.
Oh yeah, someone's gonna make lots of people when Dragon Iron comes out, it's gonna make lots of stupid deck lists. Like, I'm gonna throw Purgatory Knights with freaking Seeger deck. It's gonna be broken. No, it's not.
No.
You know,
like the only thing Seeger gets out of this world is like, yeah, you start off with less of a hand, but like Seeger can actually use this world to its advantage because now they can finally have size 0.
Well, no, it wasn't that. I think on Purgatory Knights with generic armor dragons could help.
Purgatory Knights with a Drago Energy clone could at least help them a little bit.
Or just like, or like they can just help clear like the opponent's board to set up for the OTK by just Day of the Dragoning, just to get there.
Now they have Skies in their hand, Viking Sword on their side. They can also go for Dragonic counter and like return a Demio sword and then like just blow up them size 2 or less. I think one thing that would be like really insane would be like playing Darkness Dragon World's gauge gaining cards in a Dragon Knight deck, and then you play like a bunch of Knight counters. Be like board wipe every turn.
What words do they use?
That guy right here. Yeah. He asked what world you use. He uses magic and.
He needs to help Tristan out really bad because Tristan's terrible with magic.
And Travis plays. What does Travis play again? You play all worlds, but you like to test a lot in all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tested all the worlds, but my main ones are Dungeon, Magic, and Dungeon Dragon World. Those are the ones that I know the most.
Yeah.
Tristan uses 72 pillars.
Yeah, I know, but he likes Wizards more though.
Yeah, the three that I mainly play most is Darkness, Darkness Dragon, Normal Dragon, and 72 Pillars.
All worlds. He likes to test a lot of them. What are your favorite worlds though, Travis?
His number one favorite world.
Darkness Dragon World, Normal Dragon World, and 72 Pillars.
Yeah, cause screw Dragon World.
Dragon World is love. Dragon World is life. I'm sorry.
Sure, whatever. Dragon World is awesome. Sorry about my Navy friend right now. He's still into the Dragon World is the best thing because Gao Mikado uses it.
I don't care for Gao. Drum Bunker Dragon is better.
No. I think Zane, what's the name of your friend? What's the name of your friend? Because I could see.
My second favorite is Kyler.
I could see him being like the head priest or the bishop of like the Gaoism church.
Are you gonna talk to him?
The Church of Gao, he's the high priest, the bishop of it.
Oh. Carly, that's what he's probably gonna do.
What?
He thinks you're gonna be the priest of Gaoism, like the
priest of Gao? I think Gao's a fag, to be honest.
Oh.
That's wrong with those words.
Oh, I hate Gao, I just like drum.
He really likes drum, but
I really like drum.
Gao.
He likes that. He's like that Super Armored Dragon Drum Breaker Dragon deck. I bet he plays it all the time.
That's the only thing I like.
No, he bought like the first trial deck, and that's what he's using right now.
It took about 3-4 weeks to get here.
Yeah, it took about like a month.
And I ordered my art for Tristan. He got his a week.
So does he create those 3-soul drum bunker dual wields all the time? It says hell to happen.
We're poor people, so we would like to, but no, we have to like.
I get $10 every week, so every 6 weeks I buy a box.
Yeah, we have to wait 6 weeks to buy one box. So, or like
I don't even get chance to buy boxes either. I'm like always trying to do. I just buy it in packs.
No. What I do is I just pick up singles or just bundle deals of cards on.
Oh no, I always try and get singles before trying to get any packs. I hate my luck. Like my luck, like I'll play like Pokemon, I'll get credit. I'll play like a card game and use the top deck, I'll fucking lose. Like I don't. This is why I'll never be like my mom says, don't be a gambler. I'm like, don't worry, my luck's
They did want a new one.
Like,
that's too much.
Or at least they did in Japan. Vanguard, they did it in Japan.
Well, guys, this stream's gone on for long enough, and sorry it wasn't as spectacular as I was expecting it to be, but hope you
I'm
guys
sorry it was
still
so
enjoyed it.
long.
If you did enjoy the stream, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe to Bring Infinity, the subscribe button is right down below. And if you want to subscribe to Team Buddyfight, Zane is right here. So the link to his channel is like always available. Anything you guys want to say before I end the stream?
I bet you won't say
Anyway,
it
guys, see
again.
ya.
Okay, Zane's not gonna
I
be able
got
to say anything.
I got nothing.
I'm sorry, there's some racist friends over here, and I'm trying
AKA
to keep quiet.
What are you gonna say, Connor?
I got nothing. I've said my dues.
Okay,
All right,
so
so see you.
No,
See you,
Buddyfight
man.
more than you have, Tyler.